Hey guys, welcome back to another one. As I said before, this one is going to be a little bit bitty. It's basically just seeing my SAKER Falcon eat that I have now called Frosty. Because of the whiteness on him, I thought Frosty was a really good name for him. So yeah guys, let's get to it. Hope you enjoy. Come on, boy. Don't get camera shy. Come on. What's this? Okay guys, so he was just eating. It's the first time he's eating in front of me. And as soon as I've got the camera and put the camera on him, he now doesn't want to eat anymore. He's eating like half a chick. He's just turning his back on me. He's like, nope. And as some of you might notice, the board is a lot bigger because he kept hanging off the side of it and he was ruffling up his feathers, and I didn't want him to damage his feathers, so I just made the board bigger. Oh. Come on, boy. What's this? I don't know. I've had half a chick. Not having any more. What's this? Just hold it here for a minute and be quiet. He seems to eat if I'm quiet. Come on, boy. What's this? Nope. It doesn't seem to want to eat anymore. Come on, boy. Well, I've had him for a few days, and this is the first time he's actually decided to eat in front of me. He's had a few chicks in. He's home, basically, in his mews. And now he's decided, okay, I'm hungry enough now to eat, because he hasn't had full chicks. Well, he hasn't had the full amount of chicks, which I do want to feed him, because I'm trying to drop his weight a little bit just to get him to start eating. It's only come down a tiny bit. It doesn't come down much. I did get him on the scales. He was just over 800 grams. He's now about 800 grams, so he hasn't lost that much weight. He's only lost about 20 grams, which isn't a great deal for him. But he's a bit more interested, just not loads more. As you can see now, he's just like, no, forget it, I'm going to sleep. As I said in the last video, guys, this video which I upload will probably be a little bit bitty. It'll just be clips from here and there. Just try and get some bits and bobs. Hopefully tomorrow he's a bit more hungry, because I'll probably leave this chick with him, this half-eaten one, and that's what he'll get to eat today. So we'll only eat the one, and then tomorrow he should be a bit more hungry, so he should eat more. If he doesn't eat more tomorrow, in front of me, I will chuck extra chicks in with him to keep him, make sure he's got enough food. Just want to try and drop his weight a little bit, just make him that bit more hungry, so that he'll just start eating no matter what. And then as soon as he starts eating, I'll bring his weight back up so much, and then obviously feed him for a few days with his weight up, and then his weight will come back off a bit so that I can train him. What's this? Come on, boy. I'll just leave it there in front of him a minute, see if he eats it. I'll move my hands out of the way. Because obviously I've got to try and find his flying weight and everything, which isn't going to be the 800 odd grams, it'll be below 800 grams. So I'll find his flying weight, and then I'll try and improve his weight a little bit and see how he flies at that. But it's all just a long process, really. I'll try and get as much as I can on video. As you can see, he's not really fussed. He just wants to go to sleep. He does keep baiting off the side of the box though, so that's why I've made the top bigger. Because if I move it around here a bit, I don't know if you can see properly, but his feathers are getting a little bit ruffled and messy, and I don't want him hurting himself. As you can see, that one there, he's damaged it a bit, and a few damaged feathers there, and I really don't want him damaged anymore. It's because he was kept baiting off the side. But yeah, I've made it bigger now, so we can't really bait off the side. As he goes to jump, he doesn't hang off the side anymore. He just can't get there. So this will be a temporary measurement until he stops baiting, and then I'll make it smaller again. Then if he starts baiting again, I'll make it back bigger. Just a process I've got to do till I get him trained properly. What's this? What's this? See, he is looking at it, he is interested. But he's kind of in two minds. I think it's because he knows I'm watching. So if I just use the camera on him, I'll just turn around a bit. No. He's just not that hungry, to be honest. He's had plenty of food, so as I say, I've brought his weight down a little bit, but obviously not enough for him to be interested enough. I don't want to drop his weight too fast though, because it's not fair on him. I don't want to starve him. I don't want to make him too hungry, which is why I still give him a bit of food and just bring his weight down slowly. But alright, anyway guys, I'll try and get a better video of him eating and that tomorrow. Hopefully he eats tomorrow. If he does, I'll get it on video and you'll all see. See you then. Okay guys, so it's the next day and he's eating again. He only had that one chick last night and now he's eating another one. today. I'll put him another check down after this and see if he eats that one.
This is where the training starts, isn't it?
Hopefully, if he starts eating properly, I can start getting him out on the perch, start doing some little tiny jumps to my hand, and then further and further back I go, and then I start using the lure, chucking the lure down on the floor with some food on it to introduce the lure to him, and then getting really active on that lure to then hopefully have him free flying. So as you can see, he's eating that one now. He's looking for a bit more, looking for a few more scraps. So let me sit up and spin around because I kind of just grabbed my phone and started recording. Chuck my glove on and get his other chick for him. And see if he'll eat this one in my hand. He might not. He probably won't, to be honest. But he might. Oh no, he's okay with it. Okay. That's it, buddy. You go. That's it, come on. Okay guys, so he's finding this a little bit hard to tear. Just give me a second, let me get him up onto my hand and we'll try him on my hand. 1 second. Up you come, boy. Up you come. Come on. Nope, he doesn't want to. Okay, so let's do this another way. I need to unclip him from the board so I can get him up completely onto my hand without him getting absolutely mental. He's still not used to sitting on my hand, guys. As you can hear, he's flapping about like anything. There we go, he's up on my hand now. Just sort all this out here. Okay. So before he tries to do one, I'm just going to clip him on, guys, and then I'll put the camera back up. There we go, he's all clipped on. He has got my lead caught in his tongue, so let's sort that bit out there. Oh, good boy. There we go. Here we go. Right. Okay, so that took a minute. As you can see, he's now up on my hand, but he can't see the chick, doesn't he? He doesn't realise he's stood on it. He's like, oh, okay, I'm now here. Let me just try and balance my camera somewhere. 1 second, guys. Okay, so we're back. Sorry, guys, I had to flip my camera so I could prop it up somewhere. Sort his little toes out. He's quite good with me touching his feet, to be honest. It doesn't really go for me, which is really good. What's this? Just showing me food. Let him know that it's there. Because now he's a little bit more comfortable because he's been inside for nearly a week now. I've had him for nearly a week. So he is getting there. He's getting a bit more comfortable around everything. He's a bit more comfortable with me touching him. He still baits quite a bit, but eventually he will get out of that. He will realise that the glove is a nice, safe place to go. Yes, it is. What's this, baby? Okay, so sort his toes out because he's got hold of himself. And we'll get this chick up here. This is the fun part. And we're getting to just keep hold of it with his toes. There we go. No, he doesn't want to. So, I'm sorry, I've got kittens and my dog won't leave them alone. Coco, in your bed.
What?
My dog won't leave my kittens alone. She keeps trying to eat them. Anyway. What's this, Co? What's this? Oh, Frosty. She doesn't realise it. He doesn't realise, sorry. He's stood on his Jessies, so he's like, why can't I lift my foot up? It's because he stood on it. Okay, so we'll keep that there for a second. I can really tell I've got him on my arm as well. He's a heavy beardy compared to my others. So as you can see, to pull the wing off. Don't advise doing this, people. You can get bitten by doing it, but I'll try it. There you go, good boy, yes, what's that? What's this? Oh no. No, again guys, I start recording, try and do stuff with him. He's not interested. He's getting ready to bait, and then he just goes mental. What's this? Do you want some food? No. Okay. And as you can see, he hasn't worked out how to get up yet, so I have to try and get hold of him, put hold of the back of his legs and just help him back up that way, because I can't really grab his chest and push him back up that way because he'd be facing the wrong way, and I don't want him to learn to get back onto my hand the wrong way round. I always want him to get back up and face this way. So this is how we do this. What's this? Yeah. So guys, again, unfortunately, I know you saw him eating a little bit at the start of this bit, but he's decided no again. I don't want to be filmed. I think he's a bit camera shy. What's the matter, big boy? Come on, put them wings away. No, put your wings away. Good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, he's a good boy. Okay, calm down. Okay, calm down. Okay. Good boy. Yes, he's a good boy. Is that you? Can you see you? Hmm?
Stop growling.
You having a good row, are you? You having a row? Hmm? I said you have a good row. Good boy. He's thinking about trying to fly, which is why he's rowing, because he can't make his mind up or not. Not interested in the food on my hand, as you can see. So we'll pop him back on the table. Well, his table anyway. And we'll see if he'll just eat it. Sorry this video isn't more. I was hoping it'd be a little bit further on than he is, but I can't make him go any faster. Can't make him do things any faster than he wants to. I have to take things at his kind of pace until he starts eating from me, and then I kind of change the pace a bit I kind of choose it, as in he chooses the pace to start with. I don't rush him or anything like that. And then the way that he feeds after that is when he comes to me, he'll fly to me for the food, and that'll be the only way that he really eats for a while. Oh, hang on a minute, guys. He's got himself a little bit comfortable, and he's decided to eat. Well, chuck it on the floor anyway. This is where I'm going to get covered because I don't de-yoke my chicks.
Oh, no.
That's my wife, you can hear. She's squeamish.
He's flicking it at me. He's flicking it at me.
So there we go, guys. Just when I thought it wasn't going to happen, it happened. And this is the amazing thing with these animals, is they choose to do things at their own pace. Just got my hand there just in case it drops it. I don't mind catching it. So there we go. Lovely bit of food on me. I'll just wipe it on my trousers. It's fine. Only in Dawson trousers, they're big holes and stuff in, so not really bothered. But yeah, as I say, guys, when I just thought he was not going to do it, he did, which means that he's feeling more comfortable. He's happy to eat. So the next part is every time he eats now, he'll eat from the glove. I'll keep him eating from the glove for a few days, and then we'll see him outside. He'll go on the perch, and I'll just feed him from my glove first, a little bit, and just have a little bit of food, not much. And then he'll be hungry, so I'll try and get him to hop to me. It's all just building trust now. And there you go. I caught it. And then I'll just pass it back to him. He's throwing it at you guys. He's like, okay. Oh, no,
I'm going to
okay.
sit on the other side of the sofa.
What's this? I don't think he actually realises I'm trying to pass him food. There goes the other leg. I've still got a leg here. I'll just pop it on my hand. So you can pick it up. Can you get it, kid? You've got plenty of Jessies there. Oh, it's on my dog's eat. I know my dog's trying to eat it. I think she has. Nope, that's gone. Okay, so she's down her leg because my dog's just yammed it. Yes, my dog eats dead chick, apparently. She's a strange dog. She doesn't chew her food, she just swallows it. She doesn't believe in chewing. You want this? The last wing. The last wing? You want it? What's this? See, he's not exactly greedy with his food. What's this? He's not interested in a wing. Come on, Frosty. Here you go. I'll say again, guys, I don't advise you feed from your fingers. You can get bitten. Not all birds are as nice as he is and won't take it. Some of them will just yam it straight at your fingers, and they will take your fingers with it. And yes, it does hurt when you get bit by these birds. I've been bitten a lot of times. It still hurts. Don't get used to it. I've been bitten, I've been grabbed, but I love them, so it's okay.
You've had the talons lock into your arm, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had a talons lock into my arm, I've had them lock into my hands. I've had talons go straight across my face. Majority of it was from new birds, didn't have no training, or hadn't been touched for a while, so they reverted back to their wild state. Which means that they don't like humans again, they don't trust you. And it's just building a bond with them, building that trust, letting them know that you have the food, you have a nice easy meal for them. And that's the whole thing with them, is they don't come back to you because they like you. I've said this before in other videos. They don't come back to you because they like you. They come back to you because they trust you and because they know you have their food. The whole relationship with these birds is food based. And that's why when we first have the birds, we have to man them. Which is just spending as much time as possible with them, whether they're on a perch next to you or sat on the glove. Sat on the glove is sometimes better. I personally keep them on a perch next to me until they've got used to me a bit, and then I'll start picking them up onto the glove a lot more, and I'll hold them on the glove a lot more. The reason why I do that is because when they're on the perch next to me, yes, they're stressed because of everything going on around them, but there isn't added stress of them being on the glove. Being right close to a human that they don't know, they don't like, they don't understand it. So the way I do it is I get them comfortable a little bit to be around people, around me all the time, and then I get them used to sitting on the glove. Because they are then more comfortable around you, they'll sit on the glove a lot easier. As you've seen, he's baited once, maybe twice in this video. I can't remember, I think it's once. And other than that, he just sits here quite happily. Because, you know, he has a little bit of trust, not a lot. That trust has got to go a lot further. But he kind of trusts me. He's like, okay, I've realised that you're not actually going to hurt me. All you're doing is shoving food in my face. So, okay. He's starting to realise that I'm not here to hurt him. I'm here to give him food. And he's like, okay, you give me food. That's great. I'll come back to you. Right now, if I went and let him go, he wouldn't come back. Don't think straight away. As soon as you feed them, they're like, oh yes, I'll stay with you. It's not that simple. They have to be trained to fly to you for their food, which is why when we go outside, you'll see me using the Korean line at first. As you can see, there's still a wing on my thumb. She hasn't eaten yet. I don't know if he will.
It's nice when they jump to you for that very first time as well.
When you, yeah, whenever you get a new bird, well, me personally, whenever I get a new bird, and I'm training them, and I get them to eating off my hands, neither here nor there. I'm like, yes, okay, fair enough. I'm happy that they're doing it. But the first time I ever get them to jump to me over a fair distance, I'm like, yes, I've achieved something. And it's like a big achievement. I feel great because I've been able to get to that point with the bird. I mean, I always get to that point, but sometimes it takes longer than others. Some birds pick it up dead easy, and they're like, yes, go, straight away. They want it straight away. They're ready for it. Some birds, it takes a little bit of time. He's a young bird. He should pick it up quite easily. As I say, it's taken me a week so far to get him to eat in front of me. Other than that, he's eating in his little house outside. He is a tethered bird at the moment until he's trained, and then he won't be tethered. He doesn't have his own aviary yet. It's like, I don't know any other way to explain it apart from it's a huge box. There's a bit of mesh on the front so we can get daylight in there. It's got rubber on the roof so he doesn't get wet. He's got a ledge in there for him to perch on. Originally there was just a normal perch in there for him, but I turned it into a ledge because I tether him. And I don't like tethering my birds when there's just a perch there. I prefer to have a ledge. Otherwise, if you tether a bird when there's just a perch there, it's my personal views anyway, guys. if I tether him, he can get wrapped around that perch so many times that eventually he could get tangled up and hang himself. And I don't want to go out in the morning to find a dead bird. So I prefer to put the perch in. They can only get up and down it one way, and they can't get tangled up. So, anyway guys, that's that for this one. See if I can... No. This is a really good note, guys. I'll try and keep you updated more as we progress more. If I remember to grab the camera and press record. Hopefully next time you'll see us outside on the perch doing a little bit of fly training. I'll see you then.